Welcome to the Real World Connection. I am your host, Chris Gerlach, and bringing you stories that you might have missed this week or last month. So, what are we talking about today? There's a story from The Blaze. A University of California, Berkely instructor calls rural Americans bad people who have made bad life decisions. And that really makes me laugh. Bad decisions, really? Yeah, rural American, we're just a bunch of rednecks, right? Give me a break. Jackson Kernian, that's his name. Yes, remember his name if it pisses you off, because it pissed me off. He said on Twitter about his repulsion for rural Americans and why they deserve to live miserable lives. Well, now I'm repulsed at Jackson Kernian. My grandparents owned a farm in rural Louisville, Kentucky. And we had a great time when we went out there. I actually loved being out there and spending the night. Yeah, we worked hard out in the farm, but it was a fun time, and I loved being out there. Jackson Kernian is a graduate student who has taught 11 philosophy classes at UC Berkeley, because that qualifies him teaching philosophy, and posted that he unironically embraces the bashing of rural Americans. Quote, "They as a group are bad people who have made bad life decisions. Some I assume are good people, but this nostalgia for some imagined pastoral way of life is stupid, and we should shame people who aren't pro-city." Well, maybe, Mr. Kernian, those rural folks go into the city. They probably do go into the city to buy items from time to time at the store. Who are you to say that they aren't pro-city? They like where they live. Why should they give you the benefit of the doubt for basically calling them rednecks? He goes on to say, quote, "Same goes for the rural broadband and gas taxes. It should be uncomfortable to live in rural America. It should be uncomfortable to not move, Mr. Kernian. Let me give you a clue. They don't want to move. Why would they move into your city anyway when they enjoy it out in the rural areas? They live there because they don't want to hear your whiny voice." Evidently, Kernian believes that rural living Americans are purposely rejecting the more efficient city-dwelling life and should bear the consequences of more expense. Well, Mr. Kernian, the rural area is where your food comes from, where your wine comes from. You know, meat, the vegetables, the stuff you eat, the stuff you drink, where your oil and gas comes from. Maybe what this world needs is a few more rednecks. You know, the kind that work hard all day and wipe the sweat off their brows and have calluses on their hands. Thank you, Charlie Daniels, for putting that in perspective, that what this world needs is a few more rednecks. That's it. I am out. And his name is Jackson Kernian, at Jackson Kernian on Twitter. You can hit him up and let him know how you feel. In the meantime, hit me on my Twitter and let me know what you think and spell my name right. That's Chris, Gerlach. That's Chris Gerlach at Real World 1968. So until next time, the world keeps turning, baby. I'm Chris Gerlach, and this is the Real World Connection.